As I always say, a single man in possession
Oh, I know. A single man in possession of a wife must be in want of a good fortune.
No, Kitty.
But
You have the two of those, dear.
It's not exactly untrue. Fortune should never be a virtuous woman's prime consideration.
Yes, how can a single man be in possession of a wife?
Ahem, girls. A single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
but that's what I said.
No, it's not.
I did, I said.
You didn't either.
I did.
If only you had said nothing at all.
But if I said nothing at all, how would you all know what I was trying to say?
My dear Mr. Bennet, have you heard that Netherfield Park has let at last?
I had not, no.
Oh, but it is! For Mrs. Long has just been there and she told me all about it. Well, don't you want to know who has taken it?
Taken what?
Netherfield Park.
Taken it where?
No!
You wish to tell me, and I have no objection to hearing it. Who has taken Netherfield Park?
Mrs. Long says Netherfield is taken by a young man of large fortune from the north of England. He's to take possession before Michaelmas.
What's his name?
Bingley.
Is he married or single?
Lydia. Single, to be sure. A single man of large fortune, 4,000 or 5,000 a year. What a fine thing for our girls.
How so? How can it affect them?
You must know I am thinking of his marrying one of them. Our girls are the prettiest in the neighbourhood by far. Whom else would he choose?
Charlotte Lucas?
Of course not. If he does, it's your father's fault.
Careful, or you'll be married by Michaelmas.
Why should he pick Jane? There are 5 of us after all.
But you are the youngest.
And the loudest.
Soon enough, I'll be the tallest.
Not as soon as you think.
It's a wonder he isn't coming just to meet you.
Is that his design in settling there?
To meet me.
Marry one of our girls.
How can you be so tiresome? It's very likely he may fall in love with at least one. You must go and visit him as soon as he comes.
I see no occasion for that. The girls may go, or you may flirt with him yourself if you like.
You flatter me. I certainly have had my share of beauty. I don't pretend to be anything extraordinary now. But my dear, you must go and see him. The Lucases are determined to go, and they never visit newcomers.
I'll send a few lines, make a note in my heart to consent to his marrying whichever the girls he chooses. We'll be sure to throw in a good word for Lizzie.
Lizzie is not a bit better than the others. I'm sure she's not as handsome as Jane.
It's all right. I would have called plain.
You are too good.
Mama,
Nor half so good-humoured as Lydia, nor as sweet as Kitty, nor as musical as Mary.
so many faults we don't improve upon.
Oh, how shall I ever overcome?
Lizzie has a quickness of mind that's deserving of admiration. None of the rest of you have much to recommend you. You're all silly and ignorant like other girls.
I'm not silly all the time, Papa.
No, but you are silly enough of the time.
How can you abuse your own children in such a way? Choosing favourites, always teasing. You delight in vexing me. You've no compassion on my poor nerves.
You mistake me, my dear. I have a high respect for your nerves. They're my old friends. I've heard you mention them with consideration these 20 years at least.
Oh! You don't know what I suffer.
Certain you'll get over it soon.
Do you think Mr. Bingley will like it?
Not on you. Hey, give it back.
How are we to know what Mr. Bingley likes since we're not to visit? Oh, I'm sick of Mr. Bingley!
I'm sorry to hear that. If I'd known as much this morning, I certainly would not have called on him. Can't escape the acquaintance now.
Oh, my dear! What an excellent father you have, girls. I have shed a tear, I do believe. We shall all meet and like our new neighbour.
Who's it from?
Charlotte. My dear Lizzie, I hope you and your sisters are still planning on joining us this evening. Just about all the neighborhood is coming,
Probably no one worth our while. Just the same boring faces again and again.
including the new tenants at Netherfield.
No! And of course I'm here without a decent scrap to wear. Jane, let me see you. Oh, my love, who can say no to such a face? Now, girls, come. Jane, you should all have an opportunity to dance with Mr. Bingley. Don't waste it.
If nothing else,
The dancing should be great fun. It's been ages since we've had a good dance here. Whether or not Mr. Bingley can resist the scheming of either your mother or mine is yet to be seen. Your friend, Charlotte!
That is Mr. Bingley, Sister Caroline.
Isn't she beautiful?
The fine, dignified gentleman is Mr. Darcy.
He is Mr. Bingley's dearest friend.
How the two at least attempt to be.
Oh, how I adore country ball. Law.
I quite share this sensation. Well, such things are amusing in the short term to the soul of the
Indeed.
Mr. Darcy and Miss Bingley seem perfectly suited to one another.
They say Mr. Darcy's living was worth twice Mr. Bingley.
That's 10,000 a year.
Doesn't that the one make him quite happy?
Jane finds Mr. Bingley quite handsome enough.
We shall have ourselves a wedding soon enough, girls. Oh, isn't it exciting?
So this is the mysterious Mr. Bingley.
Indeed, he is quite affable and easy in his manners. A very pleasant gentleman.
I hope so, for Jane's sake.
She looks rather taken.
As does he, it would seem.
Jane and Mr. Bingley look so well together.
Mamma, please.
I cannot imagine a couple more well suited.
Use her gander.
Oh, cannot you picture them with a little flock of goslings following behind?
It's the very first thing I thought of.
Distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm so glad to find the offence at Netherfield. How do you find it?
Oh, I like it very much. I have almost from the moment I came up the drive. I saw the columns out front and thought, a man can make a home here. I don't know why I had that thought, but it was immensely satisfying. As if I'd been searching for something.
I do hope you find it.
Thank you.
Oh, Miss Bennet, that is such a lovely colour on you.
Thank you.
How is it possible for someone to maintain its fine complexion outside of London? What's your secret? Do you use garlands or something like?
No, nothing. I'm quite fond of the open air, actually.
Charming. We should be good friends, you and I.
I would like that very much.
Might we share another dance, Miss Bennet?
Yes, thank you.
Forgive me, but I must steal my brother away for just a moment.
And how is Mr. Bingley?
He is amiable.
You're lucky to have made the acquaintance of the less gloomy of those two.
Perhaps Mr. Darcy is in need for a reason to smile.
I doubt he will find such a treasure in the setting.
What a delightful party, such charming people.
Oh, Charles, really?
Don't you find them charming?
I half expected Cal to want it for the next set. Oh!
Miss Bingley, I would so love to hear what your favourite song.
Come, Darcy. I hate to see you standing about by yourself. I must have you dance.
There is not a woman in the room. It wouldn't be a punishment to dance.
I've never seen so many pleasant girls in my life.
You've been dancing with the only handsome girl in the room.
She's the most beautiful creature I ever beheld. But there was one of her sisters. She's very pretty and, I dare say, very agreeable.
Who do you mean? She is tolerable, I suppose. But not handsome enough to tempt me.
There must be at least one young lady who's captured your attention, however brief.
Return to your partner and enjoy her smiles. You're wasting your time with me.
Oh, Lizzie.
Goodness, you think something crawled into his supper and died? Likely he doesn't dance because he's bad at it.
That doesn't stop everyone, should.
Lydia, for instance.
It's a pity all the money in the world can't buy a person grace.
Or charm.
Or manner. Can you imagine having such wealth at your disposal? What would you do with it?
Stuff the cracks in the kitchen chimney. No one needs that much money.
But you need at least some of it. Enough for a safe, stable home, a comfortable living.
A husband.
How else might you achieve the rest?
Would you marry a man simply for his wealth? Mr. Darcy, for example.
Would you refuse 10,000 a year?
I shall know and love the man I marry, and not just be satisfied with
His buckets of gold.
Do you see how everyone fawned over him when he first arrived? All blinded by the very shine of him. But now I wouldn't dance with him if he begged me.
What if he paid you?
Charlotte!
He might just.
What a delightful evening! Was this evening not just delightful? I found it to be excessively delightful.
If only the recollection of it were as delightful.
Just what a young man ought. Sensible, good humored, lively.
He's also handsome, which a young man likewise ought to be if he possibly can.
I didn't think he would ask me to dance a second time.
You are the only one in any doubt of it. He is certainly very agreeable. I give you leave to like him.
Lizzie.
You've liked many a stupider person.
Lizzie.
You're a great deal too apt, you know, to like people in general.
I hope that's not too much of a fault.
I've never heard you speak ill of a human being in my life.
I wouldn't wish to be hasty in censoring anyone, but I always speak what I think. My opinions, if nothing else, are earned.
You take the good of everyone's character and make it better still. For example, this young man. I think we all know how you feel about him, and he may just be deserving. As for his sister...
Miss Bingley is a pleasant person to converse with.
You see, not an ill word.
We shall find a fine neighbor in her.
I'm sure everything about her is excessively fine. And what of this friend of his?
Mr. Darcy. Mr. Bingley holds Mr. Darcy's judgment to the highest opinion.
Don't you find it odd that such different men might be such dear friends?
Not at all. We're different, but we're sisters.
Well, your Mr. Bingley's open and warm, while Mr. Darcy's aloof and arrogant.
He might not be, in more intimate company. Who are we to say what he is like? Of course he was uncomfortable in a room full of strangers.
How like you to defend a person everyone else sees as indefensible?
Oh, Lizzie, I do it for you all the time.
Ah, that was a good one. Bingley. What? You're distracted.
I'm not.
There's so much of striking fear into the hearts of pigeons everywhere. What are you thinking of? Or dare I say,
Miss Bennet. She is an angel. I cannot conceive of one more beautiful.
She's pretty, I grant, though she smiles too much. Be careful. Miss Bennet is a delicate flower for the family. They are the roughest of weeds.
Oh, I like them all very much. They're so cheerful and high-spirited.
That's one way to describe them.
I don't stand a chance.
Don't sell yourself short. You are too good for Miss Bennet, however beautiful they may be.
Betsy made scones. I played the rascal and took a few when she wasn't looking. She won't mind. She won't notice.
Ah, they're so warm.
I'm amazed Betsy was able to do any baking today. Though the lodge is quiet, most of my family's still in bed. I don't think we'll see Mother before supper.
Then the evening was a success. We certainly had a good time, some of us more so than others.
I try not to find fault in a dance.
Who can? You began the evening very well. You were Mr. Bingley's first choice.
I think he liked his second choice better.
Is that why Jane is blushing so furiously? She did describe him as amiable.
Did she? Goodness, they're practically engaged.
Don't tell Mama.
Since you've forgotten I'm here, I'll make things easier for you.
Stay. I couldn't help it.
You can never help yourself.
I'm sorry. I'll turn my wrath onto one much more deserving.
I'm certain you will.
I've said too much again.
Jane Solon hold it against.
What it must be like to be so composed, so guarded in your own manner.
It may be a disadvantage. If she's too guarded, he may think her uninterested.
Ridiculous. Jane needn't worry on that account.
She needs to help him on.
She will, as much as her nature will allow.
Bingley doesn't know Jane or her disposition as you do. She needs to command his attention.
Can you see Jane commanding anything?
She needs to make the most of every moment she has with him. Once she is secure of his affection, then there'll be leisure for falling in love.
Leisure? You make marriage out to be but a business transaction.
Isn't it?
I suppose, at its core, but it's more than that. It's
love, that comes later.
Not for me.
These things require strategy. If Jane doesn't act on her feelings, she may lose her chance.
Jane hasn't known him long enough to establish a proper rapport, let alone feelings. You can't fault her for being cautious.
Few of us have heart enough to fall in love without encouragement. Should she pin her hopes to the idea that he will also wait and just as patiently?
It seems as you planned.
Of course I planned it. I planned everything.
Everything but affection.
Everything that matters. Happiness in marriage is entirely a matter of chance. If you plan for it, you're far more likely to be disappointed.
I can't imagine anyone not falling in love with you.
I don't have to imagine it. It happens all the time.
Who's to say what love is out there for you? Or me?
Don't ask. It's better to know as little as possible of the defects of the person with whom you'll spend your life.
Love changes people.
If you're lucky enough to find it.
Mama, Mama!
What is it?
Oh, you won't believe it.
What has happened to someone died?
Even better.
Mama, you must come!
What? What's happened?
Well, the noise they make, you think they were the Four Horsemen. We were on our way to Meryton to see if any new bonnet had arrived at Reynolds.
It's a fine new one with lavender ribbons.
which will set off my complexion perfectly.
When we came along, Mrs. Long, chatting with a young woman not of our acquaintance.
And we immediately thought she should be, though, as she is quite beautiful.
Her name is Mrs. Forster, and she's a newlywed just arrived in the village.
Her husband is a colonel in the militia.
The militia has come to Meryton, and it will stay for some time.
We've already met, oh, so many fine-looking officers.
And there's a letter from Netherfield.
My dear friend, please dine with me today at your abandoned most awful death of boredom. Or possibly be eaten by something wild, as we are in the countryside after all. My brother is out with the officers, and I must have company that will moo at me over the soup course. Yours ever, Caroline Bingley.
How kind.
Moo.
With the officers. I wonder why she didn't invite you to that. Mr. Bingley is dining out. That's very unlucky.
It's going to rain. May I take the carriage?
No, my dear, you'd better go on horseback.
Horseback?
Take one of the ponies and you'll be right as rain.
Do not be ridiculous.
Mama, please. I would much rather take the carriage.
It's for your own good, my dear. Go on, have a lovely visit, and give my very best to Miss Bingley.
It is nearly 3 miles to Netherfield.
Would you rather I sent her on foot?
Jane doesn't care for riding.
One must make sacrifices to win a husband. That's a valuable lesson for you all.
Oh dear.
What if she drowns before she gets there?
Don't be ridiculous. She could swim. Dearest Lizzie, I find myself very unwell this morning, which is at least partially due to yesterday's downfall. I have a kind friend in Miss Bingley, who won't see my returning home till I met her. Don't be alarmed. Excepting a sore throat and headache, there is not much the matter with me. Your Jane.
She's worse than she sounds.
Well, my dear, if Jane should die, it would be a great comfort to know it was all in pursuit of Mr. Bingley and his £4,000.
Oh, pooh! People don't die of little trifling colds. As long as she stays there, it's all very well.
Such can be said of most souls sent early to heaven.
And just where are you going?
To Jane.
How can you be so silly to think of such a thing in all this mud?
The distance means nothing if one has motive.
The stubbornness they get from you.
Mr. Darcy, you are quite distracted this morning. Though I'm sure I can guess the subject of your very.
I imagine not.
You are considering how insupportable it would be to pass your time in the countryside in such society. I'm of the same opinion. The nothingness and self-importance of these people. Noisy and tedious all at once.
You're quite wrong. My mind was much more agreeably engaged.
What by?
A pair of fine eyes in the face of a pretty woman.
And what ladies inspired such reflections?
Miss Elizabeth Bennet.
What do you pleasure? I'm sorry to appear so suddenly. Well, I've come to inquire after my sister, please.
I'm sorry to say that her head cold has given way to a fever. Would you like to see him?
Yes, thank you.
This way, Miss.
Lizzie!
Jane, dearest, how are you feeling? Is your fever worse?
I don't think so.
It will make you better yet.
Thank you for coming. It's so good to see you.
Thank goodness for Mr. Bingley. His anxiety for your well-being is more than evident.
I hate to cause him distress.
Of course you do.
I sense an invasion. Invite one Bennet, invite them all.
Miss Bennet will be more at ease in her sister's care.
She walked here. Takes a loathsome sort of conceited independence. Very nonsensical for them at all.
Her affection for her sister is to be admired.
Even if it brings her 3 miles on foot across dirt and mud.
Especially then.
She looks positively wild, and her petticoats.
Quite escaped my notice.
Did you observe them, Mr. Darcy?
No.
6 inches deep in mud. I'm glad you wouldn't wish your sister to make such an exhibition.
Certainly not.
And has this adventure affected your admiration of Miss Elizabeth's fine eyes?
Not at all. They were right by the exercise.
If I stay any longer, I'll be forced to dine with these friends of yours.
Miss Bingley is sweet, and her brother's most kind and attentive.
And Mr. Darcy?
He's solemn and quiet,
As the grave.
as a gentleman ought to be.
If he's the ideal, then we're better off alone.
Why be so hard on poor Mr. Darcy?
Poor Mr. Darcy! Impeccably dressed, not a hair out of place. Yet when he speaks, he says nothing tolerable.
You weren't meant to hear him when he said.
Does that make it any less hurtful?
Father knows such feelings at the time. You can't know what he intended. Perhaps he was feeling
Awkward,
nervous,
arrogant,
reserved.
miserable.
Mr. Darcy's melancholy. Something must have happened to make him so.
You should go downstairs. Gird yourself, Lizzie.
For
Have a pleasant conversation you'll be forced to endure.
My dearest Georgiana, I hope that you are well and that you might find a gratifying challenge in the concerto I last left with you. I heard it performed in town and thought instantly that you would be better justice to it.
Would you like to play a hand of commerce, Miss Bennet?
no, thank you.
So you despise cards. We know you love books. Is there anything else of relative interest in which you find pleasure?
Despise is a strong word. I find pleasure in many things.
Listening for your sister, for example.
Yes.
Is there books you are liking? We have a whole library full of them. Perhaps there's one your sister might enjoy.
What a delightful library you have in Pemberley, Mr. Darcy. He is always buying books.
I can't comprehend the neglect of a family library in such days as these.
Neglect? You've taken fine care to only add the beauty of that noble place. When you build your house, Charles, we can only hope to be half as fine as Pemberley.
I'd buy Pemberley itself if Darcy would sell it.
And talk of the actual possibilities.
It's more possible to get Pemberley by purchase than by imitation.
Is a house really worth so much fuss?
Oh, Pemberley isn't merely a house. It's a symbol of how things should be. The proper one. A lady of such house, well,
It's truly impressive. It's not enough to hear it spoken. You must see for yourself.
In the end, it's just a house. Doubtless it's larger than others, with extensive grounds and room after lavishly furnished room. Dare I ask, how many rooms does a person require to feel comfortable?
it's not an issue of comfort.
It wouldn't be.
I got lost in Pemberley once, trying to get from one end to the other.
I thought you carried breadcrumbs for that very purpose.
That would require not eating them.
Oh, Charles.
Perhaps Darcy will show you the house one day, but keep close, else you may never leave.
Is Miss Darcy grown much since the spring?
She is. I think she is now about Miss Elizabeth Bennet's height.
Oh, how I long to see her again. Such countenance, such manners. Her performance on the pianoforte is exquisite. She is so very accomplished for her age. She'd make the most excellent sister.
It's amazing to me how young ladies can have the patience to be so very accomplished, as they all are.
My dear Charles, the things you say.
You all are. You paint tables, or draw landscapes, or sing beautifully. I scarcely know any young lady who isn't accomplished.
I cannot agree. I scarcely know a half-dozen ladies in the whole of my acquaintance who are truly accomplished.
Your idea of an accomplished woman must compose a great deal.
A woman must have a thorough understanding of dancing, drawing, writing, and the modern languages to disturb the distinction. Besides all this, she must possess a certain something in the air and manner of speaking.
All of this?
Yes, and to it she must add something substantial, the improving of her mind by extensive reading.
I'm no longer surprised at you knowing only 6 accomplished women. I rather wonder at you knowing any.
My dearest Georgiana, I should tell you that I have been fortunate enough to make a new acquaintance. The conflict that presently fills my mind is at once unfamiliar and yet commonplace. I know the remedy, but cannot say if I'm cured.
Such fine penmanship. Are you writing to your sister? You write uncommonly fast. How many letters do you write in the course of the year? Letters of business, too. How odious I shall think of them.
It's fortunate they fall to my lot, not yours.
Tell your sister I long to see her again. I'm in quite rapturous for design of a little table.
Will you give me leave to defer your raptures till I write again? At present, I haven't reviewed justice.
Do you always write charming long letters?
Long, yes, but charming. It's not for me to determine. Wordsworth. My taste in poetry is not dissimilar to your own, Georgiana, but she has a wit that both disarms and pleases. Quite frankly, were it not for the inferiority of family connections, I may find myself in danger.
I do hope I'm not disturbing.
Not at all. It's your hospitality that is being abused.
What good is there in having such a large house if one cannot have guests now and then? How are you feeling?
A little tired.
Your sister thought we might enjoy it.
I would very much, thank you. But my eyes aren't at the best. Would you read it to me?
I would be glad to.
Miss Bennet, follow my example and take a turn around the room. It's quite refreshing after sitting so long in one attitude.
All right.
Now, isn't that better?
Indeed it is.
Has anyone ever told you you have particularly fine eyes?
No, thank you.
Won't you join us, Mr. Darcy?
No, I am well situated.
What can he mean?
The surest way of disappointing him will be to ask nothing about it.
Explain yourself, Mr. Darcy.
One possibility is that you are in each other's confidence and have secret affairs to discuss. The other is that you are conscious that your figures appear to their greatest advantage in walking. The first, I should be completely in your way. The second, I can admire you much better from here.
How should we punish him for such a speech?
Laugh at him.
Oh, but he's not to be laughed at.
Oh, that's unfortunate, as I dearly love a laugh.
The best of men have been rendered ridiculous by someone whose subject in life was a joke.
Follies and nonsense divert me, and I laugh at them whenever I can.
I avoid such weaknesses, which expose a strong understanding to ridicule.
Such as vanity and pride.
Vanity is a failing indeed, but pride, where there is a real superiority of mind, pride will always be under good regulation. I have faults enough. I can't, for example, forget the mistakes and offences of others as quickly as I ought. My good opinion, once lost, is lost forever.
That is a failing indeed, but you've chosen your fault well. I cannot laugh at it.
There is in every disposition a tendency to some particular natural evil, which not even the best of education can overcome.
Your defect is a propensity to hate everybody.
And yours is to willingly misunderstand me.
I should go. I've trespassed on your goodwill, Morgana.
You can never trespass on anything of mine.
Before they throw a ball at another field, I could do with some dancing, and they have such a nice ballroom. Well, so I've heard anyways.
If Jane is smart, she would have put the idea in Mr. Bingley's head.
You'll have to dance with us, Mary.
Ha! I have no disinclination for dancing, as it is of no sacrifice to join occasionally in evening engagements. Society has claims on us all.
You make dances to be as much fun as Sunday school.
What are you doing here? You were supposed to stay at Netherfield until you were fully recovered. What will they think of us?
That we've outstayed our welcome.
Mr. Bingley let us have the use of his carriage.
I suppose that is something.
How do you find Jane, Mamma?
Pale and trembling. You should have stayed 2 more days at least.
It is misery to be ill and away from home.
Ah, Jane, Lizzie, you've returned. Evening conversation has noticeably lacked substance in your absence.
It's not my fault. I'm the only one who's read the Book of Revelations.
Papa doesn't like to talk to the officers.
Nor does Papa know any.
I know several.
I do hope, my dear, that you've ordered a good dinner for today as company is coming.
Company?
A gentleman and a stranger.
Oh, it's Mr. Bingley, I'm sure. Why, Jane, you never dropped a word of this, you sly thing. But I don't have a bit of fish. Lydia, my love, ring the bell.
It's not Mr. Bingley. He's a person who I never saw in the whole course of my life. It's my cousin, Mr. Collins, who, when I am dead, may turn you all out of this house as soon as you please.
Don't speak of that odious man. Why should your estate be entailed away from your own children?
There's nothing we can do about the entail, Mamma. It's the law.
It's such a cruelty, settling an estate away from a family of 5 daughters and in favour of a man whom nobody cares anything about.
I'm afraid nothing can escape Mr. Collins from the guilt of inheriting Longbourn. The letter reads, Dear Sir, the disagreement subsisting between you and my late father has always caused me much uneasiness, and because I've had the recent misfortune of losing him, I wish to heal the breach.
Having received my ordination at Easter, I have been so fortunate as to be distinguished by the patronage of the Right Honourable Lady Catherine de Bourgh, widow of Sir Lewis de Bourgh, whose bounty beneficence has preferred me to the valuable rectory of this parish, which shall be my earnest endeavour to demean myself with grateful respect towards her ladyship, and the Church of England. I cannot but compliment you on having such a fine family of daughters, Miss Bennet. I've heard much of their beauty, but their fame falls short of the truth. I'm convinced that you will see them all, in due time, well disposed of. In marriage.
I wish with all my heart it may prove so.
I can assure these young ladies that I've come prepared to admire them. Such a fine house. The hall is one of the tidiest I've seen. And your furniture. Oh, you're further to praise, Mrs. Bennet!
Thank you. So I can't help supposing your compliments come from one who will be the future owner.
It's a most grievous situation for you, I'm sure. But I have a solution that I believe will knit us all together to the family we're meant to be. No one need be turned down when Mr. Bennet's unfortunate death comes upon us.
Ah, my favorite stuff.
Dinner was so wonderful. What excellent boiled potatoes. It's been many years since I've had such an exemplary vegetable. To which of my fair cousins do I owe the excellence of the cooking?
He can afford to keep a cook.
I meant no offense, only to pay a compliment where I may. I am sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, I do apologize.
Yes.
Forgive me.
That's Mr. Collins.
I've never in my life witnessed such affability and condescension as I have from Lady Catherine de Bourgh. She's advised me to marry as soon as I can, and to suggest the installation of more shelves in the upstairs closet of my humble parsonage, which is separated from Rosings Park by only a wee lane.
Does your ladyship have any
She's one small daughter, Miss Anne de Bourgh, the heiress of Rosings. She is a most charming young lady, whose features, if not the handsomest of her sex, mark her as being one of distinguished birth. Ah, yes, the difficult blessing of exercise. Miss Bennet, permit me. I should be happy to trudge in the dust beside you.
All put together. No trudging is necessary.
I'm sure that Mr. Berg, with all her fine talents, would be in good company among you, my fair cousins. You may imagine that I am happy on every occasion to offer those little delicate compliments, which are always acceptable to ladies, and in particular, please their ladyship. Of course, the compliment is an act which should be treated with care. Mr. Fordyce suggests that we commend with moderation and acknowledge with prudence. Words to live by, don't you think?
Ah, yes, prudence is always the best.
Woman of art, Mrs. Shirley.
Yes, all the best possibility.
And a fine countenance.
He must be a gentleman.
And regimentals.
All a young man needs is a uniform to be completely charming.
I prefer the raiment to the clergy myself.
Impatience is a great fault of mine, I know, but I must introduce myself. Are you the, brother of this lovely collection of ladies, sir?
I am a cousin, sir. The inheriting cousin, William Collins. These are the Mrs. Bennet's.
How very blessed I am to know you all. George Wickham, most gladly at your service.
Are you here with the regiment?
I am.
Is the colonel allowed to dance?
Seeing as how he himself is quite recently married, he and his young wife do delight in a good dance. Have you good dances here?
We enjoy them.
That's well enough for me. Though I suppose the company will rival the dancing. I can only speak for myself, of course, as I'm the most humble and overlooked of men.
Are you indeed?
I've had too much good in my life to complain of a few mishaps. I lived close to grand halls, but never within. Nor is it likely that I ever shall. But I'm grateful for my small place in the world, as I know God has given it to me.
Humility is a refreshing trait in a gentleman.
I am no gentleman. I am but the son of a humble steward, though I have no difficulty recognizing a lady.
Jane, look who it is!
Ladies, good afternoon. We were on our way to Longbourn to announce the good news. Netherfield will be hosting a ball, and naturally you're all invited.
Miss Bennet, if I might have a word!
It's actually so good.
Netherfield Park terribly far from Meryton.
Not at all. It is about 2 miles. A very pleasant walk.
And how long has Mr. Darcy been staying there?
About a month now. He is a man of very large property in Derbyshire, I understand.
Yes, his estate there is admirable, and his living is a clear 10,000 per year.
How do you know that?
I've been connected to that family in a particular way since my infancy. You're right to be surprised after the cold manner of our meeting. Are you much acquainted with Mr. Darcy?
As much as I ever wished to be. Mr. Darcy is not at all like he in Hertfordshire. He's all vanity and conceit.
The world is blinded by his fortune and consequence and sees him only as he chooses to be seen.
I hope your plans to stay in the neighborhood won't be affected by his presence here.
It's not for me to be driven away by Mr. Darcy. If he wishes to avoid seeing me, he must go.
He's good at avoiding things.
His father, the late Mr. Darcy, was the truest friend I ever had. He left me Kimpton, a parish in Derbyshire, as the church was to be my profession. But when the dear old man died, Darcy gave it to another. I've had to make my living elsewhere.
Why would he do such a thing?
His father had an uncommon attachment to me, which irritated Darcy in no end.
I never liked him, but I not thought him so bad as this.
His actions may be traced to pride, and pride has often been his best friend.
Can such ways have ever done him good?
It pains me to speak ill of a Darcy, but no. It's likely that he inherited his haughtiness from his aunt, as she is one of the proudest people you might ever meet. Lady Catherine de Bourgh.
Lady Catherine is his aunt.
Yes, her daughter Anne will have a very large fortune, and it's believed she and Darcy will unite their two estates in marriage.
I had no idea.
Lizzie! You seem to enjoy particular company.
I enjoy his conversation.
I believe you do.
But
I didn't say.
no, you didn't.
Mr. Wickham's story is amazing, yes, and heartbreaking, if it's true.
If it's true,
You've only heard Mr. Wickham's side, Lizzie. We cannot say who is to blame. They've both likely been deceived in some way or other.
heaven forbid we find ourselves obliged to think ill of somebody.
Consider Mr. Darcy's position. If a man of his family and property should mistreat his father's favorite, one whom his father had promised to provide for, no man who valued his character could be capable of such a thing. No matter what you think of him, Mr. Darcy is very careful of his reputation. I don't believe him to be so unworthy of Mr. Bingley's esteem.
But why should Mr. Wickham invent such a history?
One doesn't know what to think.
One knows exactly what to think.
How Mr. Bingley might suffer if this whole affair were made public.
Mr. Bingley?
He would anguish to discover how deceived he had been of Mr. Darcy.
We can't have that, can we?
He does hold his good friend in such high regard. Lizzie, do I look all right?
You are and always will be the loveliest woman in the room.
Yes, no, it's suffice.
I try to be sympathetic to Mr. Bingley. But remember, you may only dance 2 sets with him.
You don't know that he'll even ask you to dance.
Sadly, you're right. Mr. Bingley asking you to dance is about as likely as Mr. Darcy cracking a smile.
Mr. Bennet, where is Hill? Hill, where is it? Go!
Forgive my stealth, Mrs. Bennet. It comes naturally to those of the cloth. May I walk with you?
Please.
I've taken very seriously the sage advice of my patroness, the estimable Lady Catherine de Bourgh, to seek after a companion for my future life.
Don't they look well, my girls?
Oh, yes, sir. Very well. Weighing carefully Lady Catherine's advice, and taking into account the painful separation our two families have suffered due to the entail of your husband's property, feels to me most natural that a mistress for Longbourn be produced from her.
Mr. Collins!
I should like to woo your youngest daughter.
Jane is indeed the apple of my eye and quite lovely. I've heard it said that she is the very image of myself when I was her age. Now, I feel it incumbent to hint that she is likely to be very soon engaged. Tonight may be the night. Now, Lizzie is not nearly as lovely as Jane, but she certainly is pretty. She is clever enough and would be well suited to the life of a parson's wife.
Thank you for your frank and candid discussion of this delicate topic.
It's so beautiful. It's good of you to throw a ball soon after diving into the neighborhood.
I do love a ball.
Everyone is in their best and old rivalries can put aside for an evening of fun.
What if the world's problems could be solved by a night filled with fine-tuned laughter and dancing?
It's a capital thought. Why go to war when one might have a war instead?
Yes, here.
When I speak to you, with you, there is a freedom I feel. I'm not sure how to best articulate, except that it makes me...
Want to dance?
Yes, you see with the light. Would you join me for a reel?
I'd be delighted.
You understand?
I do.
Miss Bennet!
Mr. Collins!
My dear cousin, forgive my intrusion, but I thought it prudent to inform you that I've received your dear mother's maternal permission to dance you tonight, and, should the proper feelings allow, pay you my special attention for the whole of the evening.
I didn't think you danced, sir.
Have no objection to it. Lady Catherine has said that I have been blessed with an uncommon lightness of foot.
Oh, you do me too great of an honor, sir. I should like...
The reel is starting! Come, my dear cousin. You will find me to be a blithe and spirited partner. Oh, what felicity! My apologies! It's the whole tone writer! Here comes the best part of the dance, Giovanna! Here comes the best part! Push your own Luke! I'm still fully engulfed in the dance, my dear! I'm not fully engulfed! Oh, such splendor in the air! Oh, spin me! Everyone dance valiantly! Valiantly, I say!
Say otherwise. Mr. Collins plans to pay me special attention throughout the whole of the evening.
There are worse things that could happen.
Are there?
You seem to be the desired partner of several men this evening.
Why do you say that? Have you seen him?
Who?
Wickham, is he here?
No. Is he to come tonight?
I thought so. I'd hope so.
He was not the man I meant.
Then who did you mean?
Good evening. What's next?
Good evening.
Might have the pleasure of the next dance.
Yes. Thank you. Jimmy! I just agreed to dance with him.
You did?
Why?
Why not?
I don't want to.
You may find him agreeable.
That would be the greatest misfortune of all, to find a man agreeable whom one is determined to hate.
Don't be a goose.
Nothing is more important than its buckets of gold.
Be nice.
It's always a pleasure to hear a good fiddle. It is your turn to say something now. I had talked about the music and you had to make some kind of remark on the size of the room.
I always find it necessary to talk about it.
One must speak a little to give the impression of enjoyment.
Do you and your sisters often walk to Meryton?
We do indeed. When you met us there the other day, we had just formed a new acquaintance.
Mr. Wickham is blessed with such happy manners to be allowed his making play. Whether or not he's equally capable of retaining them is less certain.
He's been so unlucky as to lose your friendship.
What do you think of books?
You once said that you hardly ever forgave, that your resentment towards created was unappeasable. You're very cautious, I suppose, as it's to being created.
I am.
You never allowed yourself to be blinded by prejudice.
Might I ask what these questions tend?
The illustration of your character.
What is your success?
I cannot say.
Elizabeth, I can't remember the last time I was so happy.
I'm so glad, dear.
Mr. Bingley spent no trouble or expense in hosting this evening.
He's been a fine host, to be sure. But how is he as a companion?
Pleasant, warm, sweet.
Like your favorite cake?
I could eat another slice.
Jane! She doesn't even play here! Sounds like a darn card!
That will do. You have delighted us long enough for one evening. Let the other young ladies have a chance to play.
Don't be upset! I like them very much!
I believe we ought to have a wedding She is beautiful and he is quite well-to-do. Wouldn't you agree?
They make for a lovely couple.
I'll do all I can to throw the younger girls in the way of other rich men. I hope one day you and your mother may be as lucky as Jane and I have been.
Mamma, you speak too freely.
Don't be nonsensical.
They're not engaged. You cannot pursue.
Hush! I know what I'm about.
Mr. Darcy can hear you.
What care I for Mr. Darcy?
Mamma, hush! What good can come in offending him?
Let's go find your mother and tell her the good news.
England.
Jane, did you hear? What? Nothing. Never mind. It is as if the entire family agreed to humiliate themselves as much as possible in a single night.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
My poor little feet are worn out. I shall need these slippers.
You didn't dance as much as I.
I did too. I danced all night.
Not with nearly as many partners.
How do you know you had no partners?
I always have no partners. You're my elder sister, Kitty, but I suspect I should marry before you. It's simply the way of things.
I'm going for a walk.
Don't stray too far from the house, dear. You may have a visitor of particular interest.
Who?
Mr. Collins.
But why would he visit? He's staying here.
Why do you think Lizzie's going out?
Lizzie! Where is that girl?
Miss Bennet,
Mr. Wickham, we missed your company at the ball last night.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you. Colonel Forster had entrusted me with a few small responsibilities which could not be fully silenced. While I'm grateful for his confidence, I would have much preferred to spend the evening with friends. Miss Bennet, I've been thinking most particularly on bonnets. It seems that whenever I come across your sisters in Meryton, there is much discussion of them.
Lydia has an affinity for hats of all kinds.
She told me of a specifically sad-looking specimen, that she was to take it home and make it happy again.
If anyone can make a bonnet happy, it is Lydia.
I had no idea the vast range of emotions belonging to bonnets. I wish I could say the same for myself. I haven't had a great deal of joy in my life before coming to Meryton.
Meryton is happier with your being in it.
I'm grateful for your society, Miss Bennet. Each morning I wake with the knowledge that I might join you for a walk.
I'm the same. I wish I could erase the cruelty you've suffered.
It's hard to know if a man such as myself is built for joy or heartbreak. I don't know which I'm better prepared to handle.
You deserve some happiness.
I'm on the watch for her.
Lizzie! Oh, Lizzie!
I should go.
You should.
May I hope, Miss Bennet, for your influence in their fair daughter Elizabeth, when I solicit for the honor of a private audience over the course of the morning.
Ah, yes, certainly. As soon as we find her. Lizzie! Lizzie! Lizzie!
Such a commotion!
I
was
was
trying to...
Mr. Collins was kind enough to wait on you, Lizzie. He is desirous of your company.
Mamma, no!
Kitty,
No!
You too, Jane.
No! Mr. Collins can have nothing to say to me that anyone need not hear!
I insist upon your staying and hearing Mr. Collins.
Jane, don't go! I beg you!
I'm sorry.
Lizzie, no!
May I hope, my dear Miss Elizabeth, you know that I've singled you out as the companion for my future life. I think it's the right thing for a clergyman to be the example of matrimony in his parish, such as the particular recommendation of the very noble Lady Catherine de Bourgh. Now, nothing remains for me to assure you of the violence of my affection.
You are too hasty, sir. You forget that I made no answer. Accept my thanks for the compliment you paid me, but I must decline.
Oh, I know it's common for young ladies to reject the addresses of the man whom they secretly wish to accept. when he first applied for the favor.
Sir,
I thank you for wishing to increase my love by suspense, according to the usual practice of elegant females.
I assure you, I'm not such young ladies, if such young ladies there are, who dare risk their happiness on the chance of being proposed to a second time. As a rational creature speaking the truth of her heart, I am perfectly serious in my refusal.
It's by no means sentiment another offer of marriage may ever be made to you.
You cannot make me happy, and I'm convinced I'm the last woman in the world who can make you so.
It's all right, my fair cousin. I am far from accusing you of cruelty at present.
I don't know how to express my refusal in such a way that I can relate to you, but be one.
You are uniformly charming.
What's wrong? Good morning, Mr. Collins.
Of all the ridiculous... Jane, has something happened?
He's gone.
Gone.
I don't pretend to regret anything I shall leave in Hertfordshire. Except you, my dear. You've been so kind to me, the very best Samaritan. However, my brother's business will not be delayed. We will leave for London today. We will not return to Netherfield this winter. Mr. Darcy is impatient to see his sister, as are we all. Charles already admires Georgiana greatly, and I dare hope that she will one day be my sister. I remain your beloved friend, Caroline Bingley.
This is not from him.
Caroline neither expects nor wants me to be his sister.
No one who has seen you and Bingley together can doubt your affection.
Can I be happy, even supposing the best, in accepting a man whose friends and sister all wish me to marry elsewhere?
You must decide for yourself.
If he doesn't return for this winter, oh, Lizzie, 1,000 things can happen in 6 months.
I'm so sorry, dearest.
Let's tell Mama only that the family has left the neighborhood.
Mama believes you to be engaged.
There's no understanding between us. No proposals. No declarations. I have nothing either to hope nor fear from him.
Jane.
I won't think ill of him. I can only wish him happy.
Lizzie! Fear may be responsible for the world crashing to a halt.
You had best start it turning again.
I will, though hopefully in a new direction. Mama, did you call?
Did I call? No! You will be the end of my nerves!
I'm sorry that I care more for my heart than of your nerves.
Selfish girl!
My love for Mr. Collins won't go as far as his cousin will allow. And even that affection is slight. There's nothing more to say on the matter.
He will inherit this house, and we will have nothing when your father dies. You will have nothing!
Let's not speak of Papa's demise too soon.
What about my demise? Your willfulness will be the death of me!
And the rest of us might have some peace!
Lizzie. Sorry. Explain to me how yesterday I had 2 daughters so close to matrimony, only to discover I have none so today.
Mama!
Not a single word from Mr. Bingley to explain his sudden departure.
He sent word.
Well,
It's not as heartless as you had painted.
Jane can't be blamed for Mr. Bingley's faults of character. You, on the other hand, are the most foolish girl I have ever laid eyes on!
Would you have me wealthy and miserable?
I would have you comfortable, with a roof overhead and never an empty table. Love is but taste. It fills your nostrils, not your belly!
Let me stop!
Ridiculous! Stop!
Good day, Miss Bennet. Mrs. Bennet. Miss Bennet. Miss Bennet. Miss Bennet.
Mr. Collins, you would so much
Hush, Mary, don't bother the men. Are you all right, sir?
What? Me? Yes, I'm fine. Fine. Fit and well. And I did not think you all would be. I thought I might go out for a bit of morning air.
Ah, perhaps Lizzie may join you. She is, I believe, about ready to revisit your proposal.
Yes! No! Thank you. Good morning. No!
Well, I hope this is truly the end.
What is all this uproar?
Mama says you must make Lizzie marry Mr. Collins.
I haven't the pleasure of understanding you. What are you talking about?
Lizzie and Mr. Collins.
Lizzie declares she will not have Mr. Collins.
I most assuredly will not.
And Mr. Collins begins to say that he will not have a Lizzie.
And what am I to do on this occasion?
Insist upon her marrying
Lydia!
Lydia and I are of the same mind. You must do it, my dear. You must make Lizzie marry Mr. Collins.
It seems an affair of some importance.
That could be debated.
And has our esteemed vicar, ship's cousin, made you an offer of marriage?
I've refused him.
Your mother insists upon you accepting his proposal.
Yes, or I will never see her again.
An unhappy alternative.
Papa!
Listen to him, Lizzie.
This day on, you must
Lizzie!
become a stranger to
Stop!
one of your parents. Your mother will never see you again if you don't marry Mr. Collins, and I will never see you again if you do.
Thank you, Papa! Joe!
Now you all must leave me to my book in peace.
Mary, what are you staring at?
Nothing that concerns you.
Lydia, look!
If you go about refusing every offer of marriage in this way, you will never get a husband at all.
Mr. Collins hasn't even left the garden.
Perhaps he's changed his mind.
I'll hear no more of him. Where is the bell? Someone ring for a cold compress.
Mama, please!
He's picking the violets.
He can strew them on my grave.
And he's giving them to... Oh,
Never mind, it's no one.
Just Charlotte.
Good morning.
Oh, there is no such thing.
Has something happened?
Ask that ungrateful creature.
What nice violets. A sweet accompaniment to my good news. I wanted you to be the first to know. I'm engaged.
Oh, what a blessing you are to your mother.
who's the lucky gentleman?
Mr. Collins.
Oh, my dear. How can you tell such a tale? Everyone knows Mr. Collins wishes to marry Lizzie.
He proposed to you.
Since his arrival here, we spent a good deal of time together, talking. Just a little bit ago, he professed his affections, and we are to be married.
So this is what betrayal feels like.
Mrs. Bennet.
Excuse me, but I must retire. Any moment now, my nerves shall give out completely!
She thinks I've stolen from her, and by the state of her flower
You
bag-
can't want it to marry him.
Why she should be so surprised? Marriage has always been my object.
But that ridiculous man! He's odious and irksome!
He will be my husband! Should it be so incredible that he should procure another woman's good opinion despite losing yours?
No, but
You think you're too good for him? For us both. Perhaps you're too good for marriage altogether.
I guess money and marriage, the two pillars of a woman's life. Sons inherit estates while daughters inherit expectations, with a grand design. Why can't we just live?
I can't afford to think that way. Father has a title, but not much else. I'm not getting any younger. I can't refuse a good living on a whim.
But you would marry him on a whim.
Mr. Collins is well off and well intentioned. My chance of happiness with him is as great as it is with anyone.
Sorry, Charlotte, I didn't mean... You'll be very happy, running your own household and managing it very well.
What greater happiness is that?
I can think of none.
You'll have to come and stay with us. Rose and Fox, I'm told, is quite a sight to see. I shall visit that garden and help tend to her little ones.
London.
Sounds too inviting to ignore.
Because of Bingley.
No,
He's still in town. He might call.
I shan't hope too much. I'll visit his sister, and perhaps... I must steel myself, Lizzie. I have to. I must forget him. You doubt me. Indeed, you have no reason. Soon enough, he'll be a charming memory. And nothing more.
Dearest.
I'll miss you. Write to me about all your adventures with Mr. Wickham.
And if you should see him in London.
I wish him well. And hope he feels the same for me. My dear Lizzie, the parsonage is a cozy little spot in which to build our nest. The furniture, roads, and neighborhoods are all to my taste, and Lady Catherine has been most friendly and obliging. Now that we are settled here, we so look forward to you making use of our spare room. You can't fully understand the joy of running your own home until you find yourself in the midst of it.
It is lovely. You'll be very happy here.
I plan to be. Remember, I planned everything.
My dear cousin! What felicity! What ecstasy! What glorious verisimilitude it is to have you here with us in our humble abode. I'm sure you'll be quite pleased with the good aspect of the sitting room, which is particularly fine and well furnished. The proportions, I will have you know, are quite perfect in that room. You must see the shelves in the upstairs closets. Oh, in the garden! I alone am responsible for its cultivation and improvement. My dear wife has been so good as to make me a special vest and apron for my toil in the soil. Please, to make 7 home, cousin. What mega blessings we have to share. Oh, my dear, my dear!
What? What is it? Did the pigs get out again?
No! It's not the pigs! It's the carriage!
The carriage? Lady Catherine is driving by.
Highlight of our humble days. Such a sight that never grows old. Yet both exceedingly fine to look upon, are they not? The latest fashions and notions. Your ladyship, wouldn't the bulliest boon it is to see you!
Is that her daughter?
Oh, she's so very small. She'll make him very happy, I'm sure.
Who?
Is it Mr. Berg intended for Mr. Darcy?
Indeed. Perhaps that's the reason for his sour expression.
We have been invited to dine at Rosings!
Oh, splendid.
Don't make yourself uneasy, my dear cousin, about your apparel. Put on whatever of your clothes is superior to the rest. There is no occasion for anything more.
What a relief.
Your ladyship.
Your father's estate is entailed on Mr. Collins, I think. It is. Do you play and sing? A little. We shall be happy to hear you then. Do your sisters play and sing? Only one. Why had you not all learned? The Miss Webbs all play and their father has not so good an income as yours. Do you draw? Not at all. What? None of you? No, not one. I guess you never had the opportunity. Has your governess left? We never had any governess. No! Governess? How was that possible?
Pardon me, Aunt. This line of questioning might be seen as impertinent.
5 daughters all brought up without any governess. I never heard of such a thing. Are any of your younger sisters out in society? Yes, madam, all. All 5 out at once. Very odd. The younger ones out before the elder ones are married. Your younger sisters must be very young then.
It is hard on the younger sisters to have their share of society and amusements just because the eldest hadn't the means or inclination to marry.
You give your opinion very decidedly for so young a person. What is your age?
With 3 younger sisters grown up, your ladyship can hardly expect me to own up to it.
It is time for cards, ladies. Thomas.
With great pleasure, your ladyship.
Line is tweet out. Slice tweet.
Sebastian.
My cousin,
Colonel.
I didn't expect to see you again.
I'm visiting the Collinses.
Yes.
Yes. Did you come from London? Did you happen to see Jane there?
I can't say I did. Is she well?
Enough.
It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. I've only heard stories and music before now.
You must have me confused with someone else. For I know myself to be no more than tolerable.
Fitzwilliam, what are you saying? What are you telling Miss Bennet? Let me hear what it is.
Music, madam.
Ah, music is my one true delight. If I had learned how to play, it would have been a great proficient. So would have Anne, had her health allowed it.
I have no doubt.
How was Georgiana?
Very well. A considerable talent for the pianoforte has blossomed in these past months.
She cannot expect to excel unless she practices a great deal.
She practices constantly.
Miss Bennet.
Yes, your ladyship.
You say you don't play well.
No.
Do you practice?
Not constantly.
Aha! Excellence in music cannot be acquired without constant practice. I tell Mrs. Collins she is more than welcome to come to Rosings every day to play pianoforte in the housekeeper's room. She would be in nobody's way in, you know, that part of the house. Wait, but...
Oh no. I play very little, as I said. Well, not well.
There it is. I'm waiting.
Do you mean to frighten me?
I entertain no designs of alarming you.
I know you are comparing my play to your sister's. I know hers to be better.
Your playing is more than sufficient.
Someone I know would call that acknowledging with prudence.
I've had the pleasure of your acquaintance long enough to know you take great enjoyment in occasionally professing opinions that are not your own.
Your cousin will give you a very pretty notion of me, and teach you to believe not a word I say. Indeed, Mr. Darcy, you have provoked me to retaliate, and such things may come out as will shock your relations to hear.
I'm not afraid.
Let me hear your accusations. How does he behave among strangers?
Prepare yourself for something very dreadful. The first time I ever saw him was at a ball, and at that ball he only danced 4 dances. Though gentlemen were scarce, and more than one young lady was in want of a partner.
I did not know anyone in the whole of the assembly beyond my own party.
And no one can ever be introduced in a ballroom.
I'm afraid that I am ill-qualified to recommend myself to strangers.
Shall we ask him why that is? Why a man of sense and education finds himself ill-qualified to recommend himself to strangers?
I have not that talent which some possess, of conversing easily with those I've never seen before.
I guess I'm not the only one who hasn't taken the time to practice.
You're perfectly right. No one who has the pleasure of speaking with you can think anything wanting. Neither of us perform to strangers.
I can speak with strangers easily. Some may say I'm almost accomplished at it. It is speaking to someone I have already met that is much more difficult.
It does not seem to trouble you at the moment.
I'm not trying terribly hard to be polite.
Darcy, I need you.
Mrs. Collins tells me you are leaving before the week is out.
Darcy arranged this as he pleases. He wants to see his sister. I merely follow.
I don't know anyone more lovely than what he likes to do.
He is rich, yes, that is true. But I think he misjudges character. He's a good friend who seldom thinks of himself.
You would say that, as his cousin.
I would say that knowing him better than you. I'll give you an example. Recently, a good friend of Darcy's.
Yourself?
No, an affable fellow he knows from school. A Mr. Bingley.
You know Mr. Bingley?
I've met him once or twice. He's an upright fellow. Though I have reason to believe Bingley is especially indebted to Darcy. Recently found himself in quite a scrape.
What does you mean?
An imprudent relationship that would have led to matrimony if not for Darcy's interference.
Did Mr. Darcy give you any reason for this interference?
I understand there were some strong objections against the lady and her family. Forgive me, Miss Bennet. Are you unwell?
You are not the one in need of my forgiveness.
Lizzie,
Give my regrets to your ladyship. I'm sorry, but I have a terrible headache that I feel will make me horrible company this evening.
A hand of commerce will surely cure you. Though Lady Catherine does enjoy to win.
my dear, Lizzie Sales can also say.
Miss Bennet, I wanted to... Mrs. Collins told me that you are unwell. Pray, how's your headache?
Not quite gone, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry to hear it. Perhaps... Miss Bennet, if I were to... In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. No one is more shocked at this turn of events than myself, especially given the very different circumstances of your family and my own. However, despite the degradation I may be forced to suffer, I feel compelled to express my devotion to you. I have for some months now endeavored to overcome my feelings, but I have failed. Therefore, I willingly surrender and ask that you would do me the honor of accepting my hand.
You surrender.
Yes.
I am amazed.
If I could feel gratitude for the expression of such feelings, I would thank you. But I cannot. I have never wished for your good opinion. You have bestowed it most unwillingly. I'm sorry to have occasioned pain to anyone. It has been most unconsciously done, and I hope it'll be of short duration.
Is this all the reply I am to have?
Your design in insulting and offending me is evident. Why else would you tell me that you like me, against your will, against your reason, and even against your character?
Shall I celebrate the lowness of your connections?
Must you go out of your way to mention it?
I only wish to be honest.
Might I do the same?
Please.
I have every reason in the world to think ill of you. Do you think that any consideration would tempt me to accept the man who has been the means of ruining, perhaps forever, the happiness of a most beloved sister? No motive can excuse the unjust and ungenerous part you've acted.
No motive but friendship.
You cannot deny that you tried to divide them from each other, imposing on both of them misery of the acutest kind.
I've no wish to deny that I did everything in my power to separate my friend from your sister. I've been kinder to him than to myself.
Because you will allow yourself to offer your hand to someone as worthy as I. Never have I witnessed such terrible
You
self-loathing.
mistake me.
No! I've known your true self since we first met. And my opinions of your character were further decided upon hearing the words of Mr. Wickham.
Oh, you take an eager interest in that gentleman's concerns.
I know his misfortunes!
His misfortunes, yes, they've been great indeed.
And of your infliction. You reduced him to his present state of poverty, withholding the advantages which you must know have been designed for him.
Designed for him?
You have done this! Yet you can treat the mention of his misfortunes with contempt.
And this is your opinion of it? Thank you for explaining it so fully. My faults by this calculation are heavy indeed. But these offences might have been overlooked had not your pride! Had not your pride been hurt by the fact that I had misgivings about your family. Could I be expected to congratulate myself and hope a relations whose condition in life is so decidedly beneath my own?
I might have felt some concern in refusing you had you acted in a more gentlemanlike manner.
Miss Bennet, please.
You could have not made me an offer of your hand in any possible way that could have tempted me
You've
to
said
accept
quite
it.
enough, madam.
I had not known you for a month before I felt that you were the last man in the world whom I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
Forgive me. Taking so much of your time.
Dear Mr. Bingley, I hope you'll forgive me for writing. I've been in London for some weeks now and have called on your sister, but not yet encountered the fortune of seeing you.
Miss Bennet, if I could properly express to you. Testify to you. Confess to you.
I hope London is as diverting for you as it is for me.
If I might convey to you the true feelings of my trouble. My fever.
My aunt is showing me the sights, indulging my love for the rambles in the parks, as they remind me of home.
Many would say that London would offer a variety of excitements after a quiet sojourn in the country.
I see monuments and buildings and wonder what you might say of them, if you're with me.
To the contrary, I find I miss the serenity and open fields I've grown accustomed to at Netherfield.
How I wish I could lean upon your friendship.
How I wish things had not been left as they were.
How many chances do we have to experience such feelings?
If only.
Perhaps. No.
Are you riding Miss Darcy?
No.
We should invite her to dine with us tomorrow. Perhaps you could persuade her elusive brother to join us.
Caroline. How do you know?
No.
The feeling grows into something else entirely.
You nurture it and watch it, either the bloom or not. At some point you have to trust that it will take root. I'll tear it out and begin again.
Good morning, Miss Bennet.
Good morning.
Would you do me the honor of reading this?
Dear madam, I write to answer the 2 offences you've laid to my charge. First, that I've separated your sister from Mr. Bingley. And second, that I've ruined the immediate prosperity and prospects of Mr. Wickham. I had not long been in Hertfordshire,
for I saw that Bingley preferred your elder sister to any other young woman in the country. It was not till the evening of the dance at Netherfield that I had any apprehension of his feeling a serious attachment. At the ball, I observed my friend's behaviour carefully. Almost instantly, I knew his feelings for her were greater than I had anticipated. Your sister, I also watched. I did not suspect she would allow her heart to be so easily touched. I surmised, quite frankly, that in all the glow of her beauty she would likely trample a fragile foe, like your friend. Pardon me, there was also the total want of propriety, so frequently portrayed by your mother, your 3 younger sisters, and occasionally even your father. Bingley has a great natural modesty, depending on my judgment more than on his own. I convinced him that he had deceived himself, that she felt nothing for him. It was not difficult. If I have wounded your sister's feelings, it was unknowingly done. In fact, I wondered if I had done Bingley a harm myself. With regard to that other more weighty accusation of having injured Mr. Wickham, my father was very fond of this young man, supporting him in every way he required. Within a half year of my father's death, Mr. Wickham informed me that he intended to study the law, and that I must support him in it. We settled on an amount, and all connection between us seemed now dissolved. About a year ago, my sister was living in London, and then Mr. Wickham went, undoubtedly by design. Georgiana's affectionate heart still retained an impression of Mr. Wickham's kindness to her as a child, so much so that she was persuaded to believe herself in love, to consent to elope. She was but 15 years old. I arrived unexpectedly a day or 2 before their intended departure. Georgiana acknowledged her to me. You might imagine what I felt, and how I acted. His chief object was unquestionably my sister's fortune, which is £30,000. Regard for my sister's feelings prevented any public exposure, and Mr. Wickham left the place immediately. This has been a faithful narrative of every event in which we've been concerned together. I will only add, God bless you, that I remain Fitzwilliam Darcy.
How could I have been so deceived?
How was your walk?
Has I gone so long?
Mr. Darcy and Colonel Fitzwilliam each called for you while you were out. Have you gone and bewitched them both?
I should go home.
Lizzie?
Aunt Gardiner has been planning for months now to visit the Lake District. She is constantly writing and asking me to go along. This might be the ideal time to go.
Lady Catherine will try and persuade you to stay. I believe she's taken a liking to you.
I doubt it.
You haven't been yourself the last few days.
Till this moment I never knew myself.
Then perhaps you should seize the moment. The Colonel waited for you for nearly half an hour. I think he likes you. Quite a bit, actually. If you were to stay, he might make you an offer. Wouldn't it be worth to trade a family excursion for a honeymoon?
No. Thank you for thinking of me, my dear friend. And the Colonel's a nice man. A very nice man. He's not for me.
Is there someone else?
I've always prided myself on my discernment, and yet it is a gift I don't possess. My behavior has been shameful.
Never.
It's true. Unlike Jane, who so easily sees the best in everyone, I have to search out and relish the worst. I have courted prejudice and ignorance, and have driven reason away where either was concerned. I'm completely humiliated.
Mr. Darcy.
I don't know if I could ever face him again.
Which means you likely should.
No. That chapter is closed, though with a different ending than I anticipated.
Perhaps you haven't quite reached the proper ending.
Thank you, Charlotte, for everything.
Come again soon.
Lizzie! Jane, it's so good to see you.
You're tired.
I had the most peculiar time.
Is Lady Catherine as overwhelming as we thought?
She's an extremely impressive person. And Mr. Collins, as you well may recall, was extremely impressed.
That doesn't sound too peculiar.
Well, the strange bit involved, well, Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy?
He proposed.
To whom? To You? What did you say?
Too many things. Chief among them, no.
Oh, are you certain?
Can you ask that? Honestly.
You don't seem particularly relieved.
I treated him with such disdain. I threw Wickham in his face, and it happens he was right. It happens you were both right. Wickham is a rake. I should have seen it. But that smile.
Oh, Mr. Darcy, think what he must have suffered. Such a disappointment. And to couple that memory with your rejection.
Should I tell anyone?
About Wickham?
Mr. Darcy gave no indication that I should. He's protecting his sister, and I must respect that.
Soon enough, Wickham will be gone. And it won't matter to anyone here.
You've come home at last. I meant to treat you all to a nice lunch in American. But you shall have to lend me the money, Lizzie, as I spent all mine on a bonnet.
Ugly thing it is, too.
It's true. It's not very pretty. But I thought I might as well buy it.
She means to pull it to pieces.
I will. It won't look finer than ever. Oh, but I have the most interesting news.
Capital news.
It's about a certain person we all like.
Perhaps the thought of it wasn't as interesting as you first thought.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, you two are no fun. It's about dear Wickham.
And what is this news of yours exactly?
There is no danger of him marrying Mary King.
Was there? A danger?
Since Lizzie has been gone, they two have been thick as thieves. But Miss King has gone down to live with her uncle in Liverpool. Wickham is safe.
And Mary King is safe.
She's grateful to go away if she likes him. I wouldn't have abandoned him.
I hope there's no strong attachment on either side.
I'm sure not in his, though I will answer for it, as he told me he never cared more than 3 straws about her. Who would care for such a nasty little freckle thing anyway?
But Mom always says my freckles are charming.
Well, they're not going to go away. So better have the charm. You'll see Wickham when you next walk to Meryton. I thought you liked to know his free.
Oh, Lizzie is quite thrilled.
Indeed, I'm overwhelmed with thrill. Oh, Mary, you should have come with us. It was such fun.
We talked and laughed so loud anybody might have heard us 10 miles off.
Far be it from me to appreciate such pleasures, but I must admit, I quite prefer the quiet of a book.
Reading is just about the worst thing you can do to your complexion. It turns you positively sallow. Lizzie, you're home again.
It is good to be home.
Very much so.
We cannot stand being in this place. It's as dull as grandma's silver around here.
At least you have the regiment to keep you company.
Oh, my dearest, I know.
What is it now?
You mentioned the regiment.
She usually speaks of little else.
Not anymore. They're leaving.
Leaving?
It's true. We're moving to Brighton within the week, including a certain young man in particular.
Oh, thank goodness.
Papa, might I go to Brighton with the regiment?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I'm good friends with Colonel Forster's wife. She's only a year older than I, and I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted me to go as her companion.
Mrs. Forster would be blessed to have you as a companion, my dear.
Well,
Papa, no. Who knows what scrape she'll get herself into?
I won't, Mama.
Colonel Forster is such a sensible man, my dear. I'm sure we can trust our daughter to his supervision.
Papa, if you knew.
An invitation from someone like Mrs. Forster can't be ignored. What will people think of us?
Hopefully that we think of it before we act.
Lizzie, I know you mean well, but Lydia will never be easy until she makes an exhibition of herself in some public place or another.
I can exhibit myself too. If you don't stop her now, Lydia will, at the age of 16, become the most determined flirt that ever made her and her family ridiculous.
We shall have no peace if she does not go. Mary, perhaps you'd also enjoy a fortnight in Brighton.
So, may I go?
You may. You must heed the Colonel as if you were me and be mindful of those around.
I really will. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
No! Oh.
Lydia could be silly, it's true. But surely she'll not do anything altogether too mortifying.
We can only hope.
What's there to do in Brighton but look at the seashore? She'll be bored and restless within a few days. The regiment won't have too much work to do to pay any mind.
You haven't spoken a word of London. Did you happen to see anyone of our particular acquaintance there?
No, I didn't.
Jane.
It's all right. It doesn't bother me. I promise.
You don't have to pretend.
I wish to look back on his friendship as a highlight. It'd be a greater pain to forget the memory entirely than to glance at it from time to time.
You should come with Aunt Gardner and I. Nothing but peace and solitude at the lakes.
Home is better fit for me at the moment. I'll find the quiet, or it will find me. I'm not the best company at present.
You are always the best company.
Be sure to write.
Oh, Jane!
if ink and paper could fully express to you the events of today, I'm so astonished that I cannot quite believe the truth of them. First, as you may note from the address of this missive, we forfeited our original plans of visiting the Lake District in favor of Lambton, the village where our aunt grew up as a child. Lambton, you see, is quite close to Pemberley, Mr. Darcy's family home. Our aunt said,
Such a fine old house. How I'd love to see it again. The Wickhams were raised there, you know.
but what of the family? I wouldn't want to be an interference.
The owner's not home. The housekeeper will show us the rooms and the gardens.
So, to Pemberley we went. Oh, Jane, such a house! Plainer than Rosings and yet somehow more grand. To think it was once offered to me and I refused it. To live within those rooms, I can now only wonder at the possibility.
Is this not the likeness of Mr. Darcy? He does have a handsome face.
The housekeeper asked if I knew Mr. Darcy. I blushed, Jane. I couldn't hide it. My cheeks burned as I said I knew him but a little. The things I said to him, the venom I once spat at him. It is impossible that he should still love me. But oh, Jane, to see his house, to feel the affection of his father in every room, the admiration of his sister in every hall. It is not merely impressive. It is good, as he is. The housekeeper showed me Miss Darcy's pianoforte, and I imagined a girl, only Lydia's age, nearly lost forever, and how upset her poor brother must have been at the news. We left the house intent on returning back to the inn, and the most incredible...
Miss Elizabeth Bennet.
Oh, we were... I was just...
It's good to see you.
And you. I'm so sorry to disturb. The housekeeper said you were away.
Please don't apologize. I'm simply home sooner than expected.
Indeed.
How do you find the house?
It exceeds expectations. You have some very fine books.
Would you like to borrow one? Or a few?
I hate to intrude.
I'd be so glad if you made use of them. Worth one.
I should buy my aunt.
Would it be wrong of me to hope that you might return here tomorrow for dinner? With me? Your aunt was welcome to join us, of course.
She would like that very much.
I look forward to it.
Oh, Jane, I am in all confusion. He is so different from the man we met many months ago. Warm and affable, humble even. I think I enjoy his company. Our aunt went so far as to say,
Surely he's not as handsome as Mrs. Wickham, but he does have a handsome face. And how did you come to find him so disagreeable?
I have no answer, Jane. None at all.
My dearest Lizzie, something of the most serious and unexpected nature has occurred, throwing our little world into much disarray. An express message from Colonel Forrester arrived at 12 last night. Its contents shocked us all. Except the Kitty. She was such events were not wholly unexpected.
Dear Kitty, Wickham and I are on our way to Scotland. We love each other deeply and makes you laugh as no one else can. Say nothing to anyone for as long as you can help it, especially Lizzie, for she still fancies herself in love with my dear Wickham. Get yourself a soldier, there are none the finer. Such fun we'll have together, he and I. Wish us all the luck as I'm off to marry before any of my sisters.
What are we to do?
I should buy my
We're not
aunt.
well enough to-
I must go. This business cannot be delayed.
Sit a moment. Just a moment. What has happened?
You were right. I should have... Lydia has run away.
Wickham.
My father has gone to London in hopes of catching them before they make to Scotland, but chances are slim. And she has no money and no connections. She is lost forever.
I knew who he was, what he was, but I kept silent. I thought for the security of my own family.
No, I should have dared speak up. But all hope is lost. I must go home.
Of course, you must.
You understand, of course, that this must be seen to at once.
I do love how important you are, and you must see to your business meeting. But we'll be able to meet the Scotland soon, won't we?
Of course, it'll put a few extra guineas in my
And
pocket.
I will love a new bonnet, a wedding bonnet.
A new bonnet you shall have, and a gown to go with it. Until later, my love.
Don't be long.
How can I be?
In a hurry, child.
Darcy. I didn't know you were in town.
Just a spot of business to take care of. Much like yourself, I'm sure.
Indeed.
So I was fairly certain you're engaged this afternoon.
Such a special day. Is that something you want?
I want to see you happily married.
How times have changed.
Not as much as I would like. Shall we go in?
You're joking.
I don't know how. I guess it's of humor.
Now see
Mark
here.
this, brother. It is the enjoy gladness for soul. Especially you.
That was quick. I knew you couldn't keep away.
My dear, you may recall meeting Mr. Darcy.
Miss Ben. Adam.
Yes, Mr. Bingley's stony friend without a care for dancing. What brings you to London?
I heard a happy rumor that you were soon to be married. Since I was in the town, I thought to call on you and wish you joy.
This is not...
It's true, we are. We're eloping. It's such fun.
If you'll grant me the pleasure, I have a special gift for you both. Scotland is so far away, I thought you might want to marry closer to home and share your happiness with your dear family sooner rather than later. I know they would thrill at the chance to see you before you head north.
North?
You've been commissioned as an ensign under General Howard in Newcastle. It's a good position with a steady income. The General looks with favour upon officers who are responsible enough to marry.
Darling, you said nothing of your promotion.
There's a quaint little chapel just a short walk from here. I've already spoken with the vicar, everything is arranged. Think of how pleased your mother will be.
Please, she'll be ecstatic. Oh, let's do it, Wickham. Get married today and surprise our mother with a visit tomorrow.
We have no one to stand witness.
It would be my unmistakable pleasure to stand up in church.
What have I done to deserve this misery? To lose my home?
Papa's still alive at least.
And my children?
All of us are still at home, Mama.
But my adorable, incorrigible, carefree Lydia, ruined forever, tainted by that wolf in sheep's clothing. I knew he was dirty the moment he came into our home. Dirty! I knew it!
How quickly thoughtlessness turns to vice.
If he doesn't marry her, your father will have to fight him in a duel and be killed. Then we shall lose the house the Collinses for certain. And where will we be then?
There will be no duels.
But you must defend her honor.
I haven't the strength. I've searched Brighton, I've searched London. I don't know if I should go to Scotland. They can yet be found, or I can even bear to find her.
But how else will you make him marry her?
Wouldn't that mean opening our door to further danger?
Yoo-hoo, Mama, it's the first bride of Longbourn.
Bride? Did you say bride? Oh, such felicity! My littlest daughter is married at 16.
It's a small service. A pity you all couldn't be there. You just go stay with us in Newcastle, just for a little bit. I'm sure we can catch you a lieutenant. Kitty.
No.
But don't you wish to have your daughters as happily married as I am?
I wish to see them happy, yes, but not married.
Now, Mr. Bennet.
No soldier will ever enter my house again, nor even pass through the village. Balls will be absolutely prohibited. And as for you, Kitty, you are not to stir out of doors until you can prove that you spent 10 minutes of every day in a rational manner.
You needn't worry about me still, Papa, I promise.
Now, we must go shopping right away. How I wish I could have joined you in London and helped you assemble your trousseau. But I have been able to set aside a few bits of lace, especially for you.
I hate to intrude, my dear sister. We were always good friends, and now we're better.
True.
I hear you've seen Pemberley.
Yes.
I almost envy you the pleasure of going, but the housekeeper there never liked me much. I'm sure she didn't speak of me.
She did actually. She was afraid you would not turn out well.
And did you pass my parsonage at Kimpton?
How should you have liked making sermons?
Exceedingly well.
You've always been a charming speaker, at least.
What have I done to distress you, Lizzie?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Enjoy your house full of bonnets, Mr. Wickham.
Now, Lizzie, that's my husband you're whispering at. I'm sure you get him one of your own.
I don't particularly like your way of getting husband.
Isn't he dear?
Something like.
Where were you married? At St. Clement's, as the Wickham's lodgings were in that parish. He wears blue coat and looked very fine. The only sadness, and it was slight, there was no one there to witness but Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy?
Oh, I promised him I wouldn't say. He mustn't know I mentioned it.
Mr. Darcy was at your wedding.
Hush, look only angry. It was supposed to be such a secret.
Then we won't say another word of it.
He must have paid for it, didn't he?
I don't think he meant for you to hear of it.
He knew Papa could not afford it.
No more. The subject is closed.
You think with all that money would grant him a pleasant expression? Oh well, they've gone and told you everything when I promised not to say anything. Swear you won't tell.
Of course not.
Newcastle? But that is so far away.
I must go where His Majesty requires me.
Of course, of course. I shan't deny the crown such a well-made soldier. But when shall we ever meet again?
Oh, I'm not sure. Not for good 2 to 3 years, I should think.
Write to me very often, my dear.
I have many responsibilities as a married woman, so I cannot promise you much. Though my sisters may write to me, as they have nothing else to do.
As unfortunate as the event may be, there is a useful lesson we can learn from it.
What is that?
One's reputation is as brittle as it is beautiful.
Bingley, there's something I'll preface it by saying, I thought I was acting in your best interests. I now know I was mistaken in myself, and in Miss Bennet.
Miss Bennet?
She was in London until recently, and she called upon your sister, but you were out, and we refrained from telling you. I didn't want to see you hurt, but she didn't care for you, that she was indifferent to your sincere affections. But it was not my place to judge or to meddle.
She was here, in town, and you kept her away.
Yes, I did.
But Netherfield, you said that!
She was here. I was wrong, Bingley. I'm so very sorry.
Is she still in London?
She's come home. Her sister was recently married.
It's been so long. Months. Do you think that...
Netherfield should look well this time of year.
Oh, Mama, look who's running out to Netherfield.
Who?
It's Mr. Bingley.
It's nothing. I can see him in this room. In this instant, with perfect indifference.
He's with a tall, proud gentleman. I think it's...
Mr. Darcy!
Yes, that is he!
Then we shall both sit in perfect indifference.
As long as we do sit together.
Jane, he's coming.
What? Quick, girls, straighten up. Here's hoping he isn't any poorer than he was before.
You don't have to see him if you don't want to.
You can't think me so weak as to be in danger now.
I think you're in very great danger of making him as much in love with you as possible.
How kind of you to return to us, Mr. Bingley. You did promise to take a family supper when you returned. Perhaps tonight?
That would be most agreeable.
Wonderful. Are you here for the shooting?
We are.
Well, once you have killed all your own birds, I beg you will come here and shoot as many of ours as you please.
You're too kind.
Jane,
Charles,
do you understand?
I believe I do.
It was a good one, though.
Mr. Darcy,
Miss Bennet,
are you staying long in Netherfield?
I'm afraid not. My sister.
Of course, you wouldn't want to disappoint her. Dear Charlotte, things have been strangely quiet here. In part because Lydia has moved 200 miles away, and also because Mother is so pleased as to be speechless. A week has passed since Jane has accepted Mr. Bingley, and her joy is not abated. No one deserves happiness more than my Jane, and yet I wonder, can one sister's bliss be enough to sustain us both?
Miss Elizabeth Bennet!
Your ladyship.
I will have a word with you. An urgent word.
To what do I owe the honor of
You know the reason for my journey here.
Indeed, you are mistaken. I do not know why you are here.
Don't trifle with me. This morning I received a report of the most alarming nature. I was told that not only was your younger sister on the point of being most advantageously married, but that you were soon to be united with my nephew, my own nephew, Mr. Darcy, which I know to be scandalous falsehood.
If you believed it to be false, I wonder why you took the trouble of coming so far.
To insist on having such a report contradicted at once. Have you not been industrious and in circulation?
I never heard it until now.
Has my nephew made you an offer of marriage?
Your ladyship has declared it to be impossible.
It ought to be so. It must be so while Darcy continues to use of his reason. Your allurements have made him forget what he owes to himself and to the family. Darcy is the son of my dear sister. As the nearest relation to him in the world, I am most entitled to know all of his dearest concerns.
You are not entitled to know mine. Nor will such behavior as this provoke me to be explicit.
I'm not accustomed to being spoken to in this manner.
I must confess neither am I.
This is not to be endured. Darcy is engaged to my daughter's mother, and I have planned this union since Darcy and Anne were in their cradles. The fortune on both sides is splendid. And what is to divide them?
Let me guess. A young woman with no fortune or family connections.
If you are sensible of your own good, you would not wish to quit the sphere in which you were brought up.
I would not be quitting that sphere. Mr. Darcy is a gentleman, and I am a gentleman's daughter. We are equal.
Tell me once and for all, are you engaged to him?
I am not.
And will you promise me to never enter into such an engagement?
I will make no such promise.
Obstinate! Headstrong! Have you no regard for the credit of my nephew? A relationship with you will disgrace him in the eyes of everybody.
Mr. Darcy is a man whom very little wrong can be said. Should he choose to connect himself with me, he would be acting according to his own heart and his own conscience.
I am no stranger to the particulars of your younger sister's infamous elopement. A patched-up business. And is such a girl to be my nephew's sister? Heaven and earth, are the shades of Pemberley to be thus polluted?
You can have nothing further to say. You've insulted me in every possible method. I must beg your leave to go.
You selfish girl! So, you are resolved to have him then?
I am only resolved to act in a manner that will constitute my own happiness.
Is this your final resolve? Do not imagine, Miss Bennet, that your ambition will be gratified. I'd hope to find you reasonable. I pay no respects to your mother. You deserve no such attention. I am most seriously displeased. Ah!
What was that?
That was my aunt. I can only apologize for her further. Apparently, Mr. Collins told her he's supposed there to be something between us.
You and I, how did... Charlotte.
I came here directly in the hopes of intercepting her, but I'm too late. I only hope my family is not too humiliated.
Well, are you humiliated?
Will you ever speak to me again after being treated so?
I hope to find reason to, yes.
And my pride is not as badly bruised as I had feared.
I cannot say the same for my own. My family is in your debt, and I waited too long to make amends. Thank you for your kindness to my poor sister.
I didn't wish you to know of it. I thought it would find you uneasy.
Your compassion does you much credit.
If you wish to thank me, let it be for yourself alone. The family owes me nothing.
How can you say
I only
that?
thought of you.
Me?
I must know. Are your feelings still as they were last April? My affections and wishes are unchanged, but one word from you will silence me on the subject forever.
Then I thank Lady Catherine, for she has brought you here.
She does like to be of use.
I thought I hated you more than a person could be hated.
What did you say of me that I did not deserve? My behavior towards you and your sister was unpardonable.
You were acting on behalf of others. I only thought of how I felt and how you were responsible for it.
I was responsible. That night at the parsonage.
Oh, that day. To think of all the horrible things I said to you.
Had you behaved in a more gentlemanlike manner, you can't know how those words have tortured me.
I'm sorry. If I'd known they could be felt in such a way.
Please don't apologize. You said to me what no one else has dared to say. For too long, I've looked down on the world, disdain, building myself up as if I was somehow better. But I found a way to be better. Not fixed on the hour or the look. I first realized I loved you.
Was it one of the many times my behavior towards you bordered the uncivil?
Probably.
I think it was one of those times where I came to feel the same.
But you were grave and silent. You gave me no encouragement.
I was embarrassed.
So was I.
You could have talked to me more when we were at dinner.
One who had felt less mine.
Such a reasonable excuse.
Marry me.
But what about your aunt?
Let's not begin an argument.
You've made me the happiest creature alive. I'm even happier than Jane. She only smiles when I laugh.
Come to love your laugh, but
What?
you haven't answered my question.
You haven't asked a question. But I will marry you, for I've decided that's the best course for all involved.
I play Caroline Bingley and head of costume design and a senior here at JSerra. As some of you may know, we have a tradition here where seniors will say a little goodbye speech during one of the free shows, so this is my speech. Although I'm not leaving yet and still have the rest of the year, I just want to take some time to say a few thank yous and share all the blessings this company has brought me. To be honest, if you were to tell freshman year me that I'm now a full-time theater kid, I would have not believed you. It was not until my sophomore year that I decided to do the spring musical Footloose and really found a passion and love for theater in this company. At the time, I was playing volleyball but continued to have negative experiences. When Tech and Show Week arrived for Footloose, everything changed. I instantly fell in love with performing in the incredibly welcoming community. Everyone was supportive, cheering one another on, and creating an atmosphere where I finally felt free to be myself. It was nothing what I experienced with volleyball. I soon realized that theater is what truly made me happy and began to participate in more shows and designing costumes. That spark I had been missing slowly returned. I knew I had found what I loved to do and appreciated it every step of the way. I would not be able to get where I am today without the people around me, so I'd like to say a few thank yous. First, I want to thank my family. To my mom and dad, who I don't thank enough, thank you for supporting me in everything I do and caring for me no matter what. I would not be the person I am today without your guidance. To my siblings, Molly and Henry, for listening to me practice for hours and letting me play theater music in the car. My extended family, all my aunts, uncles, and grandparents. Thank you. And my grandpa, thank you for always being my biggest cheerleader. Next, I want to thank all my friends. Thank you to my friends in and outside of theater that helped me be the best version of myself. A special thank you to some of my best friends in the audience, Olive, who always has my back, Giovanna for her contagious positive energy, and Mia for her unwavering support. I would also want to thank this amazing cast for making the show so memorable. Every single one of you brought something special, and I genuinely have nothing but love and appreciation for all of you. Thank you for all the laughs, debriefs, and cherished moments. I am so beyond grateful for all the memories, for all the forever friendships we've built. A special shout out to my fellow seniors, Emily, Bethan, Grady, Cosette, and Abby, who have been by my side in this company since the beginning. Next, I want to thank Mr. Zyman. Although I haven't had you a teacher for very long, you've really impacted my theater experience at JSerra for the better. Thank you for allowing me to be myself and giving me the opportunity to perform. Lastly, I want to thank one of my bestest friends, Cosette Julian. Cosette, I'm so incredibly thankful for you. Thank you for always pushing me to be my best and being the person I can come to for anything theater related or not. I don't know what I would do without you. This company has had such a huge impact on me in every aspect. Leaving everyone here is the thing I dread most about leaving for college, so let's make the most of this year and continue to make memories that last a lifetime. I hope you all enjoyed the show and have a great rest of your night.
We will now be holding our opportunity drawing.
Oh, what?
Abby.
An opportunity drawing. We have one more closing. So the winner of tonight's blanket that was donated by the Johnstone family is
Jet Salve.
Oh, Jet.
Thank you all so much for coming. Have a wonderful night.